Whether it's getting some solid matches on dating apps or just trying to improve your overall social media presence, it's not always easy, especially if you aren't showing the whole picture, aka all sides of your true, authentic self. My next guest, Tannya Bernadette from The Closet Edit, is here to give us some tips. So happy that you're here today.
I know, there's so much to talk about.
So much to talk about. So how did this idea come about for helping singles in the area with their dating profiles?
I've actually always been doing this for 15 years, but working with Andrea from datingphoto.co, we actually started working together because a client hired me. And after that, we had such a great experience, and the clients did too. And people are so much happier if they're investing in getting their photos done to actually look and feel really good in them.
I love it. And speaking of leveling up, we took a look at my Instagram and what I could possibly be doing better. So here it is, live with Kelly Hansen. What were you seeing on here that you thought, okay, we need to spruce this up a little bit?
A lot of us feel really comfortable in one part of our life and showing it, but when it comes to dating and creating a personal brand, it's so important to show all sides of who we are so people could really connect with us, whether that's reading a book, hanging out with our cat, you know, the hobbies that we have too.
Definitely. And so we actually took photo. I worked with your photographer that you work with, Andrea, and took some more authentic photos of me, you know, even showing some sides of myself with my cat, Frank. So why are these photos better in your opinion?
When you see this, you see someone that you could sit next to and really have coffee and a conversation with, where not that, you know, sometimes as powerful women, we can be a little intimidating, and that's okay too, but showing other sides of our personality is so important as well.
I love it. And of course, you already mentioned this, but tell us who you work with so people can know how to book this photographer.
Yeah, I work with Andrea. All of the, oh my gosh, that photo's so good too.
Thank you.
Datingphoto.co. And when we work together with clients, we take them through an overall experience. So they come in thinking they're just getting photos done, and then they learn so much more about themselves throughout the process.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And you brought in some options that people, you know, even men, you say you have a lot of clients that are men.
I'd say like 65% of our clients are men, surprisingly. Wow. And all these options here that I brought are from Seattle Thread Company, one of the very few men's boutiques left in our area.
Oh my
gosh. But they have a great selection of really elevated casual pieces.
And what are some tips for men that you think is important with leveling up?
Layer and fit. So layer, because a lot of men love a good t-shirt, and you can do so much more with the t-shirt outside wearing it on its own. When you add some kind of like, even like a flannel jacket.
This was cute.
Or a lightweight jacket that is unlined, makes a huge difference in making it feel more put together.
I love that, yes. Okay, and then you of course also have some options here, some that I'm even looking at that are familiar from my photos. So what's here for the women? I
wanted to share for you in particular, we did something that is more elevated. You love a good blazer, and this one in the color,
obsessed.
And it's more relaxed, so it feels more casual, but still keeping it fun with the square neckline that you discovered looked so good on you.
I've never like wear a cut like this. This was very surprising and fun.
So adding some fun elements like this to something that you typically wear is great. And then with yoga wear, because you are really comfortable in your yoga pieces, this one from Nike, the more feminine colors, with something over that jacket, made it just really comfortable and something you could wear.
I love it. And then we also talk, I'm not a big jean girly.
Yes.
But this is something that I feel like a lot of people in Seattle are obsessed with, that kind of casual, elevated look.
I brought this just to share, and you and I are both the same. I literally own like 2 to 3 pairs of jeans because I'm a mom and I feel like I should wear it when I'm with the kids. But some people really rock it. So this denim skirt, and you could dress it up with a bodysuit, and this one is still soft and comfortable. A lot of people, when they talk about style, surprisingly, comfort is like the #1 thing that people mention. So finding something that feels good for you.
I love it. And what are some other common mistakes that you feel like some of your clients do that you'd like to tell people at home watching?
Wearing just dressy outfits in all your looks. If you were to meet someone outside of social media and they don't look like that, you're not showing the right part of yourself. So sometimes people come in with like dresses and blazers and stuff and they don't normally wear, and they're like, I don't even feel comfortable in this. I'm like, why are you gonna share that on a dating app or social media? They're gonna meet you and meet somebody different, you know? So it's just elevating how you're presenting yourself and making sure you're not wearing pieces that are so dated that you're showing a part of you from 5 or 10 years ago that you aren't anymore.
So you're kind of, you don't want to catfish anyone.
No, it is good to show yourself, like all sides.
I love this so much. Thank you so much for being here. Such amazing tips.